Yo, what's going on, guys? On the way home right now, 7:06. Following somebody going pretty slow. Anyways, I did not get a lot of video from today, but I just want to post this to give you an update. I did get the new condenser that I wanted. I went back this morning and I called. They wanted a tech on site. You know, customer support, whoever we ordered the condenser from, and they wanted a tech on site, and I put my gauges up before I even turned it on. I put my gauges on there, had my temp clamp ready, and I was ready to answer any questions he needed. I had my meter out there, you know. So I call him, we walk through it. My pressures are somewhat normal. You know, this had been off all night. It was on a lockout for who knows how long, because it was trying to start 4 continuous times, but it was locked, is what the code was giving me. So we go through it, I turn it on, my pressures are somewhat normal, my low side is lower than usual, but it's climbing up, I'll say that. It's not freezing, and it's not, the high side is right at where, I believe it was 325. So, anyways, after that little bit of time that I turned it on, I start hearing the hiss, and the guy's telling me that's the relief valve on the compressor, but that really only should be, you should really only hear that when your high side is above 600 psi. So, the high side was nowhere near that, and information that he gave me was that, you know, the liquid line service port is after the condenser. It's after the condenser. So we're reading after the condenser, you know. Basically what I'm getting at is there's a problem in the condenser, and we're reading pressure after the condenser. We're not reading head pressure there. We're just reading the high side pressure. We're not reading it directly after the compressor. So without just further diagnosing that, we know it's a dud unit, and that's what he said, and they immediately sent us out a new unit. And he said that they probably don't even want this one back, and I don't think I take their word for that, because they probably want it back. But basically the way he said it is that unit is probably useless to us. Whatever. I'll scrap it now. I'll fucking put a new compressor in that fucker. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know. I think it was something in that refrigerant, so when I went back today, I recovered the charge, all of it, and all of it, every drop, didn't fucking de minimis. And then I flushed the lines in again. I didn't run flush through the TXV. I just never do that. So I cut the lines, I made sure the line set was clear, blew the coil out with nitrogen, blew everything out with nitrogen after I brazed it, and then pulled a vacuum. And yeah, so check this one out. Also, though, it's not a new guy, but a returning guy who was with me on the installs today. So I was not setting the tone, fucking big macho man, but I was just letting him know the way I do things, how I like stuff done. You know, I like all my drains, I like to put a T with a cap that's not glued on top. You know, I like this to be real straight here, this real straight there. You know what I mean? So there was just a little bit of, I didn't get a great video, and you know, honestly, don't expect good videos for the next couple of weeks, because it's just fucking slammed, it's hot. You know, I'm trying to get these installs done in good time, in good fashion, do it correctly, but also prepare for my fucking service calls that I'm gonna have after it, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to just do things quickly and do things correctly. Not too worried about taking my phone out or propping up the GoPros, and I still haven't found the damn GoPros. I know they're at my house somewhere, but whatever. It's a lot of yapping, so you know. And it was also his first day back to work in 6 months, so you know, reminding him things, you know, and it's whatever. The job got done, and it done in good time, and here's a couple clips from it. So I hope you guys like it. If you don't like it, then fuck you. Okay, here's an update. Called tech support, ran through everything again. Compressor's still doing the same thing today. So Long story short, we got that thing cut out. We're sending it back and they're sending us a new condenser. So the compressor is still doing the same thing today after all night of being off. It's blowing the pressure relief valve on the compressor, but we're not even hitting 400 PSI on the high side. So anyways. Long story short, I got my new condensing unit like I wanted. I'll give you guys the rundown later. Right now I'm gonna reflush. I'm gonna flush this line set again and connect this thing. I've got the lines cut on the indoor with a bucket and rags, so we'll just blow each line separately. New condenser, brazier in. We got these shredders out, nitrogen's flowing. We've already flushed the line set. Let's get to it. D.O.A. Here's the new one. Got to put a couple of zip ties around that. Just topped her off with a little bit. This unit seemed like it was undercharged right off the bat. It's been running for maybe 20-30 minutes. Got it off right now because we're changing the thermostat. It's the last thing to do. So. Some heat. Okay, so we're done with that job. It's cooling. The wife was so happy to have AC today because she had just got home yesterday when I was like, yeah, you just got. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is the wife had just got home yesterday, and I was like, just in time. I'm just about to start it up, and I started up, and all that shit happened. So she was not very happy yesterday, but she's happy today. She's like, oh my God, it's feeling better in here already. And I'm like, I know. So I'll be honest, I couldn't get the sub going where I wanted it. I mean, what's your guys' experience? I mean, I was barely getting any sub cooling. I think it was like 4. Could be a ductwork issue at this point. Maybe the TXV. I don't know. All I know is I installed that thing correctly. And if a service nerd needs to go back and dial in that subcooling somehow, and there's something I'm missing, maybe you guys know in the comments. I don't fucking know. But anyways, I need to go do some grocery stopping to do the grocery shopping. I'm literally losing my mind, guys. It's hot, fucking busy, worked a lot of hours. Mine is gone. Anyways, what I do know about this job is it's done. The indoor looks pretty good. The outdoor looks really good. The pressures were good. The subcooling, not where I wanted it. Temp split, 19. 85 in the house. Putting out 68 degree air or something like that. I don't know exactly what the math was, but it was 19 split. Fucking, that's good for me. Good for you guys? Anyways, let me know what you think. I'm gonna fucking do the outro now. I can't remember what it is. Your favorite HVAC vlogger. Until the next one, peace out.